Good morning and welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a Design Spark mechanical tutorial, and we're going to be creating a new dog water bowl. I had created one of these yesterday, and somebody had commented that it would probably be easier if I just created the shape and then extruded that, and I totally agree with that. I kind of went about a little bit more difficult way of creating the dog bowl than probably was necessary, so we're going to create a new one. We're going to do this in millimeters, so we're going to go ahead and create the dog bowl here. We'll do 127 for the first bowl. Then we're going to go ahead and grab that shape, select it. We're going to do a copy and paste, Control C, Control V, and then we're going to drag this over to 100. We'll go 100, and then we'll do paste. Actually, I needed to move that over more. Let's undo that. Let's go back to there, and then Control C, Control V, and then I think if I remember correctly, it was 150 for the spacing. Okay, so basically we're going to create this shape here. Then we're going to go ahead and grab this tool here, which is a tangent arc, and we're going to create a. Let's turn on our snaps. Okay, we've got the snaps on. We're going to create a low arc there, and then we're going to create another low arc here. Okay, now we're going to get the select tool. We're going to drag that down a little bit. Actually, let's just put in 40. Okay, and then we'll do the same on the top there. Click, and then we got 50 there, but we'll add 40. Well, 40 might be a little extreme. Let's go 60. Okay, and then we'll do the same on the bottom one. Just click and then go ahead and type in 60. And then we'll go ahead and select the click off. Okay, so this is the basic shape I wanted for the dog bowl. So we're going to go ahead and delete this. Delete these center pieces here. Okay, now we have that shape. So now we're going to come over here to isometric. We're going to do Control minus. We're going to do a select all, which is Control A. Then we're going to do Control C, Control V on the keyboard. And then we're going to go ahead and move this shape up. So click there. We're going to grab the blue. We're going to move it up. Then click off of it. Then do a Control V to put back the original shape. Now we're going to fill that bottom shape with it selected. So go ahead and hit fill. Now we're going to select on this one and we're going to scale it. So to do that, you come to pull. Come over here to this little box with all these arrows around it. You're going to find a point on the top one. Click, and then you're going to drag. You're going to scale this down. Let's just do 85%. So we're going to go click on it, click off of it. Now we're going to go to the top view. Now we're going to move this stuff around. So we'll go ahead and click here. We'll drag and move this up. Then we're going to drag and move this over. Okay, so we want a shape like this. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the isometric view. And now we're going to blend these two together. So we'll blend from the bottom up to the top. So hold on, Control key. Now we have this shape here. Now we're going to go make this a rolled segment. And then go ahead and click the check mark. Okay, so this is the basic dog bowl shape, which is, I think it's easier to do it this way. I totally agree with the comment that was suggested. Okay, we're going to go to plan view with here. Now we're going to grab the circle here. We're going to put the circle right at the midpoint there. We'll make this, let's just go 90. 90 should be enough to give me room. Then we're going to grab the circle again. We're going to come over to these points. Where do they connect? Can't tell. Right there. Okay, so we're going to type in 90 here. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and spin this. We'll go to pull. I'm going to pull these both down. Probably, I think, let's go 35. So we'll type 35 there. Okay, this obviously could be bigger or it could be smaller. So you could scale that. So we'll just create it this size now, and if we need to scale it, we'll scale it. Go ahead and go to pool. Then we're going to create an outside fillet there. 0.5, that's too much. That's not enough. Let's undo that. Let's just do 3. 3 is going to be the amount, so we'll do 3 there. And then we'll click on this circle here and type in 3. Then we're going to go ahead and get that middle one there. Type in 3. Okay, and then we're going to go click here, put in 3. This is going to be our dog bowl. This is a lot easier than making that. I did a shape here and I did a shape here, and then I put this little bridge in manually. So this is easier. So and then we're going to come over here and go. We're going to do the shell, and we're going to do maybe keep the theme of 3. I'll go ahead and shell this out here. Okay, this is going to be our dog bowl. And then we want to put a fillet on the inside here, so this isn't a weak spot. So we'll go 2 millimeter there, and then 2 millimeter here. Okay, and now we want to go ahead and spin this. And then we might want to pull these little bowls down a little bit more. So we'll go ahead and click on both of these, and we'll drag them down another 15 millimeters. And just make sure they're not so low that they're hitting the ground. I think that's pretty close to the ground there, so maybe not 15, maybe we'll do 10. Okay, 10 will be good. And an extra 10 millimeters. Go ahead and spin that. Okay, that looks pretty good. This is going to be our dog bowl. The only other thing I probably would do is put some cutouts here so we can easily pick up the dog bowl. So in order to do that, we're going to spin this around. Click that blue there, go to plan view. Actually, you know what? I needed to spin this way. Control minus. We're going to put another plane out here. Let's spin this. Click on spin, do a little spin there. Get your plane out. Uh-oh. Click there. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to go, I don't know why I did it. It did all those planes and I only need one of the planes. So we're going to get rid of these. Get rid of these. I have too many planes here. Okay, so we don't need this center one. We just need this plane here. So we're going to go ahead and move this plane. So we'll go to move. We'll click move. And we're going to grab that blue, that dark blue. And we're just going to drag this out. It doesn't matter if it's, it just needs to be past the bowl. So we're going to click on that. We're going to go to plan view. Then we're going to do control plus. We're going to pan up. Now we're going to put in all right, sorry about that. The dogs are home. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a center line in there. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead. Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get the rectangle, and then we're going to go define here from center, and then we're going to put right about here. I'll put a. I don't want this cutout to be too large. I'll just do about like here. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and let's move this. It's multiple click. get everything. We'll pull that down. Now we're going to go ahead and do a fillet. So grab the create rounded corners. We'll do 7mm, 7. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and spin this. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and copy this stuff here. I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to go to the 3D mode. Let's get rid of this line. We don't need it. So we'll delete that. We'll delete that. And we'll delete this. It's hard to delete these little tiny spots. They're there, but they're... Let's do a Control Plus real quick. We'll pan up. We'll get that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to select that plane, select that. We're going to do a Control Minus. We're going to copy, paste, and now we're going to move the plane. Grab that blue. We're going to put it over here. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and spin this, and then we're going to grab this pull. We're going to select that. We're going to come over here and make sure that cut is on, and then we're going to drag that. Just drag it through so it cuts on the one side. Okay, now we're going to spin this. Okay. Now I got to hurry up and finish this because the dog is getting restless. So go ahead and go pull, and then we'll go to cut, and then we'll pull this through. And then we'll go ahead and spin this. Make sure that this is what we want, and it is. So we'll go ahead and select. We're going to get rid of oh, you know what? I don't think this was low enough because it's got my line in there. So the bowl line is in there. So let's see if I can't delete that. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and spin. And then we'll get rid of these planes, or we'll turn them off over here. Okay, this is going to be our dog bowl. I definitely agree that this one is much better than the other one that I did. I'm going to go ahead and probably add some fillets to that, but for right now, it's got a little spot there where you can pick the bowl up. Much easier doing it this way. I thank the person who commented, and I went ahead and created a new dog bowl. Okay, this is going to end today's tutorial. Hopefully you enjoyed watching and you got some useful tips out of this video. Thanks for watching.